Welcome to the show, everyone. I love my show. Why do I like my show so much? Because it's information. I figured I'd start it off with that one today. I say it almost every segment, every show, but I figured I'd just say hello to everybody that way today. How nice is that? I do love my show. It's a lot of fun. We're live on Facebook, so say hi to everybody out there. Right now, I have my first guest who's been on with me once before. I have with me Trevor M. Hoff, and he is the owner of Lint Professional Duct Cleaning. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what you do, why it is so important for people to take care of their lint.
Yeah, thank you for having me on again, Carol. Really appreciate it. So we are a professional air duct and dryer vent cleaning company. We do air duct cleaning, dryer vent cleaning. It's important because these problems, a lot of the time, people don't think about having done, because it's behind their walls, behind their dryer. But the dryer vents are a massive fire hazard, and the air ducts are very hazardous for your indoor air quality. Lots of dust, debris, allergens hide in those air ducts, and you just don't think about it. But every time you turn on your AC system, all those allergens and dust is blowing into the air.
Can you imagine how dusty it is on the outside? Because, we know everybody that lives here, we live in the mud state, really,
Yeah.
Basically. I mean, no matter what it is, you turn around, you dust something off, in less than a second, it's back there again, right? You had mentioned something the last time that you were that just kind of blew me away too, was that, you think that when you just take out your, the vents that you clean them, that's enough. And those are filthy. When you take them out, they're filthy, dirty. But you said that that's not just it, that it's way down in there. And you say that you even have some befores and afters on your website that are pretty incredible of what's behind in there when you say people are blown away.
Oh yeah, certainly. No, we take before and after pictures of every job we do, because it's just such a shock. People really don't know how much dirt and stuff is in those air ducts or behind those dryer vents. So we always like to show people, just because it's a fun thing to do, show that good quality work is being done. And so yeah, we do all that. We thoroughly clean the air ducts, power wash the vent covers, and sanitize them.
Well, I'm telling you now, if you saw some of those pictures, and I was up on your website, and I couldn't believe what they look like. They're disgusting. So we've got to clean them. So you've also going to do a special for everybody, which we're going to do the same one that we did the last time, that anyone who calls them, and all you have to do is you tell them that you heard it on Networking Arizona or the radio. They'll know exactly what you mean. And you're going to get 10% off. And they do free estimates for people. You're valley-wide. You're rated with the Better Business Bureau. You're also, certified, bonded, and insured. You also have your website that I think everyone should go on and just check it out because it's pretty unbelievable to see all the dirt that's there and what you can clean out. It's lintawayductcleaning.com. So when you go to people's houses, you say that you do a free estimate. What's that look like when you come in there and you do that?
Yeah, so when we go to a house, we'll give a free estimate. We get your phone number, your address, of course, before we go. We give a courtesy call when we're on the way, when we're about 15 to 30 minutes away. When we get there, we'll do a quick count of all your air ducts, see how many air ducts returns you have, and see if your dryer vent needs to be cleaned as well. So we do that, and then we give you an estimate at the door, and we could either do the work on that day or come back on a later date, whichever you prefer.
Now, you could call them direct. Their phone number is 480-877-9808. Tell them you heard it on Networking Arizona. You're getting 10% off. Right now, we're dealing with the summer. We are just dealing with monsoons. Well, a known soon, but whatever. We're going to have one when we least expect it, right? But with the monsoons and stuff, does that create even more? Is it even worse or what?
Oh yeah, definitely. When it's haboob season, monsoon season, you open your doors and all that stuff's entering into your household. So Arizona is a very, very dusty place, and it's one of the worst states for your air ducts. I mean, you just constantly have dirt just circulating in there.
What could happen if somebody never did it?
Well, they could get very sick from it. Our work helps people with allergies, so that's a big thing. A lot of times people will be sneezing and stuff in their home, and they won't know it's coming from the air ducts, so we help people with that. But if they never have it done, that's one thing. It's just unhealthy. It's also bad for your system, and it's going to cost more electricity to use with it trying to blow through all that dust.
So literally it could save them money as well.
Exactly, yeah. We always say that, you have your dryer vent done, you have your air ducts done, and you will save electricity.
The phone number to call them is 480-877-9808. They're valley-wide. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They do free estimates. They're certified, bonded, and insured. Their website is lintawayductcleaning.com. 10% off if you call them and tell them that you heard it on my show. And everybody right now, I think it's so important for us to be taking care of ourselves. Look what everybody's sick anyway out there right now. We've got a lot going on with the viruses, if you're sick with that or anything else. Most often though, a lot of people here do have allergies, and they probably don't realize that they are coming from their vents.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I know mine is. My nose is running like crazy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, having this done, you'll see a significant difference in your household. You'll see less dust on things, like your tabletops, your furniture.
That's a reason to do it in itself.
Exactly, because, a lot of that dust is at the end of the ducts, and it's just blowing into the environment at all times. So you'll see a big difference in the amount of dust in your home, and you'll feel better, less allergies.
What's your recommendation on when people should do it? Is there a certain amount of time, once a year? What do they do?
Yeah, we recommend having your air ducts cleaned every 3 to 5 years and your dryer vent cleaned yearly.
How long have you been living in your house and you haven't done it?
Oh, I always have.
Not yours. I was talking to the audience right there, because you know what? The audience knows, we all know, that we never do it. We just don't. We don't think about it. Well, we might clean the vents and change the vents, because we know to do that every 3 months or so. But guess what? We're not cleaning them out properly. We're not doing it like you do it. And so you come in and you do a free estimate for people. He's valley-wide. He's rated with the Better Business Bureau. Get them done, because you know what? Right now you're going to feel better. You're going to save yourself some money, and it's also going to be it's safer as well, especially with your dryer vents, guys. Those things are nasty, and they also can blow up on fire, right?
Oh yeah, don't let your dryer catch on fire. That's one of our slogans, because all that lint is catching up behind your wall. People think that if they clean out their lint trap that they're getting all the lint out, but really that's only about 10% of the lint. The rest is expelling out the vent behind the wall, and with the angles and turns in there, it gets very backed up and creates massive fire hazard.
You know what's going to happen when you got your favorite piece of clothing in there too. That number to call them direct, it's 480-877-9808. Tell them you heard it on Networking Arizona. You're getting 10% off. Call them 480-877-9808. You're both residential and commercial?
That is correct. Yep, do apartment complexes as well.
The number to call again, 480-877-9808, Valley-wide, rated with the Better Business Bureau. He's certified, bonded, and insured. Check out the dust and all the dirt that they can get out and make all nice and clean on the website. It's lintawayductcleaning.com. Call us and call him direct. We're going to have him call it direct for that 10% off. And we're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk further. It's 480-877-9808. Clean your ducts. Yeah, that didn't get out there, but that's okay. We'll do it again. Okay, did you like it so far?
Yeah, doing good so far.
So there you go. So now I'm just playing with you here, okay? So we're live on Facebook still, so I'm going to let you keep on talking since we're live on Facebook. Okay, so have you ever experienced somebody that, do you know anybody that has ever had their dryer that caught on fire?
Actually, yeah, we had a call a couple months ago of a lady who had her dryer catch on fire, and we went out there. It was unbelievably clogged. I mean, you check out our Facebook page or our website, and you will see that clogged. It was pretty crazy.
How does it get clogged so much? Is it because people don't clean those out, just on a daily, every time they use it, they're supposed to clean it out, but not everybody does that either.
Yeah.
People are not clean.
Yeah, well, we recommend having them cleaned yearly. The way they get so backed up is, you do so many cycles, all this lint's going to build up. Like I say, only a part of it goes through the lint trap, the rest expels out, and a lot of the time these vents are going through the roof, or going out the side of the wall, and they have these 90-degree angles, and a lot of that lint can build up in that 90-degree angles, creating just bigger and bigger clogs.
Well, when we come back, we're going to talk further on that too, because I think that's important for people to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I missing anything that we didn't do?
No,
so far?
I think it's good so far.
You like it different? It's a different feel. It's a different ride.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it.
Good.
So. And then one thing, instead of saying vents every 3 months, I think you were speaking of filters for the return vents. So like the filters, you should switch every 3 months. But yeah, if you want to keep talking about the dryer vent part, I think it'll be very
Okay.
important to say that on the air
Okay.
about the clogs and all that, because
Okay.
two birds' nests and other crazy things happen.
Okay.
So.
Can I have some? I saw that. So welcome back, everyone. You know, at the break, we've been sitting here talking a bit about, you know, cleaning your vents and making sure that your dryers are cleaned, all the filters. I had mentioned filters before, and I said you got to clean them, and I'm getting them mixed up because I myself don't know. So tell everybody what they need to do.
Yeah, so you were saying about every 3 months people replacing. Those are just the filters. You should always replace your filters every couple months. And
I know mine when I take them out. Oh my God.
And when you do, take a look at your return vent, and you'll look up and you'll see a lot of dirt in there. A lot of
And
dirt.
that's where the problem is starting, and then you go in there and get all of it out completely.
Exactly. So yeah, in our duct cleaning process, you know, we thoroughly clean each vent, make sure to get every last little bit of dust out. We sanitize it, and we power wash the vent covers as well. So when you go with our service, you're getting the pristine, best duct cleaning service out
That's
there.
what makes them professional. They're valley-wide. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They do free estimates. They're certified, bonded, and insured. They're both residential and commercial as well. LintAwayDuctCleaning.com. You know, we have a lot of people that are investors that listen to this show, and they also have people that, have bought apartment complexes and things like that. So how long does it take you to come in and do a job?
Yeah, so if we're doing just the air ducts, it'll take us about 2 hours with the dryer vent, about 2.5 hours. It really depends on the size of the home, but about 2 hours per house, typically,
Wow.
2 to 3.
You can imagine if it takes you a half an hour to clean a dryer vent, you know, you're thinking you're going to clean it real good.
Oh yeah, well you wouldn't believe.
Because I can't
how
even
much-
imagine the size of it. It's got to be tiny.
Well, you wouldn't believe how much lint would be in those dryer vents, you know, because a lot of the times your dryer vent is expelling out the roof or out the side of your house, and what happens is there's these 90-degree angles in your dryer vent, and a lot of that lint will build up in those angles, and it'll just continue to build, and get bigger and bigger. We also see other crazy stuff in dryer vents as well, such as like birds' nests, lots
Oh my
of
gosh.
sticks. Yeah, so those dryer vents, you'd be surprised, but there's a lot of the time more than just lint in there.
Wow, I don't want to know. So listen what he says. Don't let your dryer catch on fire. This is one that we're talking about. They both do your vents and the dryer vents as well. They want to make sure that you guys are safe, and also more than anything that you don't have the allergies that you can get from that as well. They are valley-wide. They are rated with the Better Business Bureau. They do free estimates, and right now, if you tell them that you heard it on Networking Arizona, call them now and get your house cleaned. It's 480-877-9808. You're getting 10% off for doing so. 480-877-9808. I've been on your website. I've seen the befores and afters. It's amazing what's in those vents. It's disgusting, and you guys don't want to live like that. If you only knew what was behind them, you wouldn't believe it. So go on the website. It's LintAwayDuctCleaning.com. insured.com. Benefits, you say again for people that hadn't heard it before?
Yeah, for air duct cleaning benefits is you will see an improvement in your indoor air quality. The allergies will go down. You'll see an improvement in the dust in your house. So after having your air ducts cleaned, surfaces won't be as dusty. For the dryer vent, you know, it's a fire hazard just waiting to happen. If you ignore it, just a fire hazard waiting to happen. You'll see improved electricity on both, so your electricity bill should go down by having this service done. If your clothes are taking any longer to dry, or extra long cycles, you'll see an improvement there as well. So having your dryer vent especially done will help preserve your dryer for the longer haul.
You know, when we were, I think it was the last time that you were on, I can't remember when you said that somebody, maybe it was today before we came on the show, that you had somebody that was contacting you that had a home, or they, more than one living, or what did you say?
Oh, yeah, a senior living house.
Right, so I said that because, you know, you people out there that are doing a lot of washing like that, you know, there's a lot of them, that maybe a salon that also does a lot of washing. You find that the more that they're doing, the worse it is.
Well, it's funny you say that because we have actually worked at a salon before. We worked at a dog washing place, and you know, this also goes to all the pet owners out there. If you have a lot of hair in your house from your pets, a lot of that could go into your dryer vent.
Wow, a lot of it can go in your dryer vents, right?
Yeah, more than you would believe. You know, you see all that, all that dog, cat hair on the ground, just on your carpet. Just imagine how much is actually getting sucked through when you're drying your clothes.
So I brought up the senior living because we have a lot of people that listen that might own something like that, and I'm just giving you guys food for thought, basically, and giving them the call and having him do an estimate for you. And right now, if you call, you're getting 10% off. So give him a call at 480-877-9808. Valley-wide, rated with the Better Business Bureau. Free estimate, and he's certified, bonded, and insured. LintAwayDuctCleaning.com. When you come in and you during a job, and you said it looks at about 2 hours for the duct cleaning, and then for the vent, the fire, it's about a half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
In and out, done, clean, go, and that's it?
Yep, we bring a skilled crew, so we have technicians. Usually we bring out 2 to 3 technicians. They're following all the CDC protocols, so wearing masks, gloves for everyone's safety.
Mm-hmm.
They do a great job. We work very fast.
Do people have to be out in order for you to do it?
Nope, you could stay in the home. The only thing we ask is with the air duct cleaning that you turn off your air conditioning. So, when we're sucking out, nothing's blowing past.
Right, we don't want that. That would be awful. So again, you could call them direct. That phone number is 480-877-9808. You're getting 10% off if you told them that you heard it on Networking Arizona. Rated with the Better Business Bureau. He does free estimates, and he's certified, bonded, and insured. What would be something that you want to talk about that I'm not getting? Because I want to make sure I get it all.
I think you're basically getting it all. I think people, just think that just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. If you don't know how much dust is in your air ducts, a good estimate is if it's been longer than 3 years, they're most likely very dirty, and the dryer vent should be cleaned yearly.
And let me tell you guys, we all know that we don't do it. I mean, we just don't think about it. Mine was so high, it's like 30-foot ceiling there. Who looks at it, right? But
Yeah.
when you do, you're amazed. Right?
Oh yeah, and a good indicator for anyone that's listening, if you're wondering if this is a service that you need done for the air ducts, you could just take a look at them. If you see any visible dust on the outside, that means they're very dirty. For the dryer vent, like I say, if it's been longer than a year, that needs to be done as well.
Again, we don't want your dryers to go catch on fire. You don't want that to happen, and it can happen so easily. You did tell a story of a woman that happened to, and it was because that was the kink. Was it a?
Well, we had a resident who had ignored having it done, and they actually had a dryer fire happen. So they called us out the very next morning. We came out, and the thing was super clogged.
I have a question. A lot of people have. I have lots of questions, but a lot of people out there, they might say, well, I have a newer dryer, and that they've been told that doesn't happen because it's efficient and this and that or whatever. Is that the case? Do you find that this, or is does it matter how old or new they are?
Well, it's funny you say that because we have an appliance company that refers us a lot, and a lot of the times people will just buy new dryers and they see it won't be working as efficiently as they want, and what it is that dryer vent is so backed up. So, old dryer, new dryer, the vent still needs to be cleaned out.
It doesn't really matter. Is it also, I was wondering too, if it has to do with the amount of clothes. Sometimes people will just put in a really huge load and then it doesn't really get dry, so they keep on going over and over and over until it does dry. Because it's all about time efficiency. For them, they think that's what they're doing. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, if you're doing cycles and by the end of your cycles your clothes aren't completely dry or they're taking longer to dry, that's a definite sign of a backed up dryer vent. It doesn't matter whether you're just doing a cycle, for a single person or for a family of 6. Anytime you're having to do extra cycles or it's taking extra long, you have a backed up dryer vent.
Does anyone ever not do both? Because to me, if you're going to have them come in, you might as well just do both, right?
Yeah, people always call us for both, and it's good you say that because we actually offer a bundle package if you do have both done.
There you go, guys. You heard it on the show. What are your final words for everybody out there?
I just want to tell everyone that we are valley-wide, so we go everywhere from Goodyear all the way to Apache Junction, and you should call Lint away to save the day. We're cleaning the valley one vent at a time.
In terms of this all, I'm seeing that we have a minute or so here. When you come in, I wanted to have them understand again the amount of time, because everybody wants to know how long it's going to take. You to be in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it takes us about 2 to 3 hours. It depends on the size of the home, but we have skilled technicians come out and we bring crews of either 2 to 3 out to you.
And it's clean. When you're blowing the dust about, that's also they want to probably know, how clean is it? Because
super clean.
That's really important. Everybody's going to go, I don't want them to come in and make a mess out of my place.
No, we are super clean with our process. So like I say, we wear masks, gloves, we make sure to take down each duct very cleanly, and then our vacuum for air duct cleaning is super powerful, so any dust, debris that's in there sucks out. At the very end of it, we sanitize it to get, any allergens or bacteria that's on the bottom of the ducts. For the dryer vent, we disattach it away from the wall, snake the entire vent with a rotating brush to break up the lint, and then suck it out using a powerful machine made just for dryer vent cleaning.
That number to call him direct, it's 480-877-9808. He's giving you 10% off just for calling and telling him that you heard it on the show. He's valley-wide. He's rated with the Better Business Bureau. He does free estimates for everyone. Certified, bonded, and insured. Why do you have to be certified, bonded, and insured?
We want to have the customer have just the utmost confidence that we're a trustworthy company, so we have the absolute best insurance. Every one of our technicians is super skilled. We go through a extensive training process to make sure that everything goes right when we're in your home.
Again, that's what makes Lint Away a professional duct cleaning. Okay, and that's what makes them professional. Again, certified, bonded, and insured. They are the website, and you've got to check it out because the website has all the befores and afters, and you won't believe what's up there. And when you see those pictures, you're going to go, I got to do it. So lintawayductcleaning.com, valley-wide, rated with the Better Business Bureau. 480-877-9808. You're getting 10% by telling them that you heard it on Networking Arizona. And don't let your dryers catch on fire. 480-877-9808. Tell them you heard it on Networking Arizona. Get yourself 10% off.